Good morning, and this is Duncan reporting for MG Stories on the Thursday after the weekend before. And it's taken me this long really to come back down to earth after the weekend of the Grand Prix de Trois-Rivières and be able to do the report without getting all emotional. I think in summary, I've said the weekend is in the top 5 experiences of my life. Don't ask me to list the other 4, but it might be like scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef and first time into Hong Kong and that kind of thing. But this is way up there. Made even more special by the folks that were with me. This weekend would not have been the same without Natalie being there, and without my brother Martin and his good lady Jenny being there. But yeah, it's the kind of thing that motorsport boys' dreams are made of, because it was a weekend of, obviously there was racing and there wasn't enough track time compared to other races, because there was only one session on each of the Friday, Saturday and Sunday. But the whole occasion just made it special and gave me a little taste of what it would be if I really was good at motorsport and being paid to do it. From the Thursday night parade in the town down to the waterfront and signing autographs for the first time on the cards and signing kids' hats and stuff. And Jodie even was asked to sign back of somebody's hand. Through the race weekend itself at the track with grandstands and with some success, being on the podium, sharing the podium with my Link Racing buddy Jody, and doing a champagne shower moment with him was just fantastic. When we put the team together, it's the kind of thing we dream of, sharing a podium and spraying each other with champagne. And we did it. It was great. And race 2 on the third day, it was awesome. I did really well, and I came in second in the class. So I was on the podium again, and I was so happy to be coming in second after this fine gentleman called Mirko Pareto, who races an MG Midget, who's a passionate racer. He's got the heart the size of a small moon, and he had trouble with his car in qualifying, missed the race on Saturday, so who knows what it could have been on Saturday. And on Sunday, he just drove the skin off that car. Joni noticed him going on 3 wheels around plenty of the corners. So he was on the ragged edge. So all credit to Mirko, and he pulled off the win. He overtook me pretty early on along with the Mini, but I got the Mini back. And I was trying to use Mirko as a little bit of even training for race lines on the track, and it was working. I was managing to kind of keep pace with him a little bit, and maybe I wouldn't say I was gaining on him, but I felt like I was gaining the confidence through the race that I might have been able to push him a little bit. And then I got overtaken by the lead car right at the moment when the safety car went out, which meant that Mirko then disappeared into the distance because he was in front of the safety car and can then go round and join the back of the pack. And I was behind the lead car. So it gave the crowd the impression that I was in second place overall, but I wasn't. Anyway, so finished in second place, had another fun podium moment, and that was really the end of the weekend. This car did absolutely fantastic. Any problems I did have a couple of problems electrically that were self-inflicted by not tightening up my alternator enough. So it shook a bolt loose and also shook an electrical connector loose as well. which meant that I've actually spent the race on Saturday wondering if my car was going to die, because, and in actual fact, it would have died had the race gone on much longer, because the charging wasn't happening and the electrics were freaking out. But resolved on Saturday evening, Sunday morning, not a difficult fix, and after that it was check the oil and other fluids and check the brakes, tighten some bolts and get going, and it was just a phenomenal piece of machinery. I'm so proud of the car. Here's the trophies. There you go. There's the race win on Saturday and the second place on Sunday. Those will be on the garage, in the garage somewhere. I need a shelf for all my trophies. And then the fun bit I'll leave you with, well, it's fun for you to listen to, but not fun for me at the time, was I spent the entire weekend avoiding the wall, which was all the way around the track in my race car, and then going to pick up my race car pick up the race car and the race trailer from the paddock area using the Beastie bus. Let's just say I'm still new to driving the bus, and as you can see, I'll try to pan out a little bit, from the back wheel to the back of the bus there's quite a lot of space there. There must be like 9 feet or something, so it's got a big arse, and avoiding the walls all the way around the track with the race car and catching the wall on the Sunday with the back of the bus. So I did scrape the wall. I should have been more specific when I was saying I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I don't hit the wall. I should have said I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I don't hit the wall with any of my vehicles, because this is now an insurance claim, because it did bend this bit just a little bit and it's going to need a paint job and some body work. And yes, the awning that fits on the side, there used to be a bar coming down there as part of the awning arrangement, and it all broke off. So bit of a downer to the end of the weekend, but I'm not letting that dampen my spirits. All in all, it was superb. So yes, this has been a much longer video because it's a summary, so I apologize for boring you if it's gone on a little bit long, especially you, Dan. But for now, we will call it a wrap on the race weekend summary. So one more time from Trois-Rivières Summaries, this is Duncan reporting for MG Stories. Back to the studio.